Thank you for coming back to hang out with me today. I am taking some time today to just kind of sit and enjoy the quiet and kind of peacefulness I have in my house right now. I think I've mentioned before, joining so many people and staying home right now, as far as not working and doing the social distancing thing. And I'm really trying to, again, settle into that stillness and control the constant inflow of information. So limiting some screen time, which I think is important for all of us to do, and taking that time to pause. I had less than a desirable day yesterday, so I let some anxieties and other things kind of get the better of me for a short period of time, but I needed to come back and remember to just come back to my breath. A lot of things I'm sharing the past few days are about getting out of your head, getting back into your body, shifting your energy, and it's about gaining back some of that control. So I wanted to share with you just some aspects on deeper cleansing breaths and a meditation that I wrote called Eye of the Storm. And that's about exactly what it says, just being and cultivating that calm center to be the eye of the storm of the chaos around you. And to not necessarily right away push those feelings away, because I think we all need to have our feelings validated. Okay, we have a right to feel everything that we're feeling. So I think to take a moment to sit, acknowledge, wade within that for just a moment, hold space for it, and then we can start to shift and change and fall into that calmer, peaceful space. So use this meditation anytime you feel like you need to really center and steady that chaos a little bit. So we'll start by talking about the breath a little bit. So oftentimes, even just in everyday life, we can be shallow breathers. So we breathe a lot from up here instead of using our diaphragm, which is right here. And when we use our diaphragm more, it's called belly breathing. You're probably familiar with that, diaphragmatic breathing. And that's a lot more therapeutic. It helps to actually soothe the central nervous system. Because I think, especially as of late, a lot of people are in that constant sympathetic response, right? We're in that fight, flight, freeze kind of energy. And that does so much to tax our energy, tax our immune system. And it's really important that we regain that control, take care of ourselves, and just use the tools that we have when we can. So we'll start by just putting one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly. So if you want to close your eyes, feel free to do so if that better helps you kind of tune in. And I'll just lead us through a little bit of breathing and then through this meditation to hopefully just end up in a nice, calm, stable, quiet space. Okay. So I want you to start by just taking a few rounds of breath, just natural breath, however you're breathing right now. Just breathe. And just see if you can notice where you feel the breath coming from. If you feel it coming from more up here in the chest, down in the belly. And again, this is just about being present and taking notice. And see if you can begin first by just trying to steady and lengthen the breath a bit. So a few longer cleansing breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And still notice where that breath is coming from. When you take that deep breath, is it coming from the chest or from the belly? And I want you to start to imagine that as you're breathing in, you draw the breath in through the nose. Sense it filtering down the throat, the length of the spine, and pulling that breath deep down into the belly. So as you breathe in, the belly extends out and fills with air. And then as you exhale, the belly softens. That air releases and comes back out. So take a few rounds just to notice the flow, direction of the breath. Trying to fill the belly up, not forcibly, but consciously. Send your breath to any areas of tension that you might feel right now. Permission for some of those rougher edges to soften, maybe through the forehead, the jaw, the shoulders. And just taking some time out to do this type of breathing a couple times a day just gives you the ability to just check in, to stop, to take notice, shift your breath, shift your energy, release some tension that you feel you weren't aware that you might be holding on to throughout the day. And now to move into our meditation called Eye of the Storm. And this is from my new book, A Peaceful Place to Dwell, which has a bunch of meditations in here. I highly doubt you can get it on Amazon right now, but it is available on Barnes & Noble, and I think Balboa Press has it too. So, what if I told you that you have the power to change the weather? The weather in your world can be chaotic, calm, or anywhere in between. Through the practice of meditation, you can work to become the calm center, the eye of the storm of the chaos around you. In this practice, we bring in a calm breath, steady our energy, and we move through it, not around it or pushing it away. Practice this meditation to become the anchor of any storm you may come across, with a sense of calmness and control that comes from within. So if they're not already, close the eyes and take a few rounds of breath in and out. Take note of any choppiness, any rough edges or dis-ease you may feel. Don't try to push any resistance away, but rather sink into it, keeping your breath even and steady. Any fears, any anticipation, stand before you as you come quietly with balanced breath. Feel any rough edges. See any challenges. Shift your energy into the calm center, deep within the belly, and breathe into it. Keep a sense of steadiness that grounds you down to your very core, that nothing can make you waver. Feel any thoughts buzzing around your mind and allow that hum to slow down to a murmur. See the chaotic winds swirling about, the chatter and distractions that won't let you rest. Rest easy in their presence, for you have the control to stay unwavering in your stillness. You begin to steady the winds slowly. Each breath out, blowing those distractions away. Allow yourself to be rooted and grounded. And allow a sense of peace to begin to wash over you as those winds begin to cease. They catch the chaos and drop like dead weight into the earth. That energy is being mulched and renewed, returned to you with a sense of lightness. And that lightness fills you up with a sense of peace, a warm blanket to soothe all of your senses. You are that calm center, the eye of the storm. Hold that steadiness and awesomeness of breath, moving from the center of yourself outward. This massive wind is now moving through you to steady all that surrounds you. You match the chaos to your energy, shifting control solely in your favor. As the waters calm, you feel completely at peace and in this present moment. In the face of adversity, you are able to sit, to listen, and to move through that which unearthed the ground beneath your feet. You are filled with a sense of control and steadiness as you reconnect with your roots anchored into the earth. Feel the support beneath you as you start to bring just slight movement back into the body. Allow some deeper breaths to reawaken your senses as you come fully back into the self. So I hope that you can find that you have that ability to shift your energy to match that chaos to your energy, and not falling into it in the opposite way. So how about we take a nice collective cleansing breath together. So a deep breath in through the nose, long exhale out the mouth. And know that you have the ability to be that calm center in the eye of this storm around you today and every day. Thanks for joining me. Keep in touch. I'll be sharing more stuff in the days to come. I wanted to do something on gratitude, perhaps later or tomorrow, because I think having a regular gratitude practice is really, really helpful, not only in the everyday, but in especially right now. I think just not seeking outside of ourselves for comfort, but looking within and what we already have and what we're grateful for each and every day, as well as some meditations for sleep, because I don't know about you, but my sleep hasn't been super great as of late, so we'll work on that too. And anything that you want to share with me or want me to share with everybody else, again, feel free to email me at livewell@heatherraymagic.com, or if you know how to get me, just get me, let me know, and I'm happy to do that. So I hope to see you all soon. Be well, take care of yourself, take care of others, and talk to you soon.